One thing to know about me is Ghostbusters 2 is top 5 favorite movies of mine, and that makes my husband cringe because he loves Ghostbusters 1, which I also like Ghostbusters 1, but I just always loved Ghostbusters 2 as a kid. Even my toddler loves that movie. I saw in my YouTube feed that Ghostbusters Afterlife movie clip mini Pufts came out, and I know that I think it was last year they did a trailer for the movie. I think I saw it, but I didn't do a reaction video to it, and I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do. So I already saw that Paul Rudd is in it, which you can't go wrong with Paul Rudd. And I did see the little mini Puffs because you know how when you're scrolling down your feed, it automatically kind of starts previewing the video. But I stopped it there because I want to see the rest of it and do a reaction, genuine, first time.
Jamocha. Strawberry, red velvet, blue velvet.
Uh-oh. This kind of reminds me of the scene in the first Ghostbusters in Dana's apartment when like her groceries start popping out and the eggs start cooking themselves. Oh my god, they're like roasting themselves. That is amazing. Oh my god. This kind of reminds me of the Gremlins. Wait, was that it? Alright, let's go back and look at the other Ghostbusters trailer because it's been many months since I've seen it. And otherwise this video is pointless and I just did my makeup for nothing. So this one is Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer 1. Here we go.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
Honestly,
Of course it's got the dude from Stranger Things that's in everything.
and the only thing that's left in our name is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere.
I wonder which
Why'd you
one
bring
is
me
their
up here?
grandfather.
Entertainment value?
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that Slimer?
Somehow.
Is that his name?
Plate that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Under the dining table now!
Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
I feel like it's gotta be
I found this
like
in my living room.
Egon.
Killer replica.
Oh,
A replica of what?
shit. Battery died. Okay.
A ghost trap? There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom.
And of course, I wonder which of the original Ghostbusters are gonna
My
make
grandfather died.
cameos. It's gotta be
Love's life.
Egon, because they're like, my grandfather died. I think he's the only one of the Ghostbusters that have died,
Who are you?
and they look kind of like they would be his relatives.
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on, darling.
It has a gunner seat?
I don't know. Yeah, I think I saw Slimer. I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope ever for reboots or remakes or continuations for a new generation, but I don't know. I think, especially since I have a kid now and this is her generation and this is her childhood, I think I'm a little bit more open-minded to things like this that are kind of building off of my childhood. So I'm gonna just try to like appreciate it for what it is, and maybe it'll be, I was telling my husband that when we went to go see Child's Play in theaters when I was pregnant, it wasn't a movie that I loved or a movie that I would see again, but I did feel like it felt like its own movie and it didn't make me think of the original movies, which by the way, I think that there's gonna be a TV show about Chucky. And they're bringing back the kid that played Andy, and then the girl who he was with in a foster home. I forget her name. She was also 90210, the original. So, if you go in with low expectations, if it's good, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I didn't care for the all-female Ghostbusters. I just wasn't a fan of it. I feel like this video is probably pointless, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. I feel like you can't go wrong with Paul Rudd. I approve of the casting of Paul Rudd. And other than that, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm kind of unsure if it's gonna come out this year or next year. I thought a bunch of movies were pushed to next year. So I think it's supposed to be released in November. November 10th, 2021. I'll be there. Alright, well, that's it for this sad excuse of a video. If you love Ghostbusters, let me know. Which one is your favorite? The first, the second one, the remake. And which was your favorite Ghostbuster? Actually, I feel like Venkman was, but now it's Egon. But my favorite character overall from Ghostbusters would be from Ghostbusters 2. And that would be Janusz. Janusz is classic. Like, I always say his lines in the movie, like, evil. He just has so many good ones. And I thought that was his real accent, like, my whole life. And then I saw him in something else, and I was like, wow. Which is his real accent. But he's amazing. Wait, whatever happened to that guy? Hang on. I need to look up this guy. I don't know if I've ever looked him up. I need to know all about him. Whenever I Google Ghostbusters 2, it comes out with recent articles that Bill Murray says he was tricked into doing Ghostbusters 2. I did hear that a lot of, or like the cast didn't want to come back to do Ghostbusters 2. Ugh, and I love Sigourney Weaver. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. Peter McNichol. Let's see who this guy is. Let's look at his Wikipedia. He was born in Dallas, Texas. Wow. He was in Sophie's Choice. A camp organizer, Gary, from Addams Family Values. I probably would remember him, but I haven't seen that movie in a while. Ally McBeal, Chicago Hope, Numbers, Grey's Anatomy, Veep. He was in a lot of stuff. Hasn't done anything in movies since 2013. Scooby-Doo. He was on Big Bang Theory. I need to catch up on Big Bang Theory. I know it's ended, but all right, yeah, that's it of my last effort for this sad, pointless video. But until next time, I'll see you in the next video.